In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you what are the essential settings I use after installing Pro Tools for saving time and having a better workflow. One of the things I do is to set the Playback Engine in the Setup menu. Here, I'm selecting the buffer size I need. Then I select the option of ignoring errors during the playback and the dynamic plugin processing. You can use this option in order to save some horsepower on your computer. So when in a track there is silence, the plugins on the track will be in standby mode, saving you resources for other parts in need. So after you set up this, hit OK. Another setting I'm using every time I'm creating a session is to go to the Setup, Input/Output, select Bus, and hit the Default button. In this way, I'm cleaning all the bus names of any previous sessions in order to have a clean start. Hit OK. In the Setup, Preferences menu, in the Display section, I like to organize the plugins by category and manufacturer and type. It is easier for me to work this way. Also here, under Color Coding, I select Always Display Marker Colors. So when I use markers, I can see quickly which part of the session I want to work on. Continuing to operation under Auto Backup, I like to enable the Auto Backup option to keep 10 of the most recent session backups and back up every time. You never know, you could have an error created by a plugin or the Pro Tools itself. This is why I use this setting. Under the mixing settings, I like to set my most used EQ and compressor, or channel strip plugin. And I found that this setting saves me a lot of time. Hit OK. Now, as you can see, when you want to insert a plugin, you'll have to select the default plugins I selected earlier right here. Now, let's go back to the Preferences menu. Under the metering settings, I set the peak clip settings to 3 seconds. So, whenever a track clips, I want to see the clip only for the 3 seconds in order to take care of it and move on. In the processing section, one of the best settings that will save you a lot of headache is the automatically copy files on import. So it doesn't matter from where you are importing files to your session, they will be copied in your session, and whenever you need to move the session, maybe to another system, you will always have all the track and elements in your session. I had to learn this the hard way. Sometimes, when I'm composing or producing a song, I use the F11 key for wait for note setting under the MIDI settings window. Basically, this puts Pro Tools in standby, and when you play on your MIDI controller, it begins recording. Sometimes, I also love to see the track's number in my session. To do that, go to View menu and select Track Number. This is it, guys. These are some of the essential settings I use for making my life easier when working in Pro Tools. If you want, tell us what your favorite settings in Pro Tools. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like and subscribe buttons. Say hello to us at adoriani.com. Until next time, stay cool and make great music.